All right, people, what the hell is going on? And we finna go here. Now that it's some goddamn AC, yeah, I gotta leave the AC running because it is quite hot out here. Even though I'm sitting here with a stocking cap on, my head isn't shaved, and I had to run to the store to get some cash to pay the yard man for cutting the grass, and I didn't have enough money in my wallet, so this is what I had on in the house. You know, because I lay down, I don't want to sweat on my pillows and stuff, so I usually have a stocking cap on. But anyway, that ain't why I want to talk. Right before I left the house, I'm just gonna say this right here. This whole fat sensitivity shit, you motherfuckers need to get over it. Everybody don't like fat people for whatever fuck reason. And it's the same reason people don't like any other people at all, no matter what the goddamn difference. You know, this shit is beyond stupid at this point. Like, folks want to go around, they got this whole body positivity movement and stuff that they've been had going for I don't know how long. It's just the same as this pride shit that I'm fucking sick of hearing of. You know, it's just, look, god damn it. I was in a group. There's some kind of BBW, some kind of group, you know, social group or whatever. And it's a bunch of, you know, heavyweight women or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever it is in there. Hold on, let me get this. There we go. And I don't even know the goddamn post. I just got in this group maybe a few days ago or whatever the hell. And you know, I got it. My post is liable to get me. I got restriction on my Facebook now. And I had 2 restrictions. One of them is gone. One of them just seemed like it's gonna be stuck there, where I can't be in. I can't do the whole calling and being in calls and shit like that, which I don't use, so I don't know how the fuck that happened. But anyway, and I done got booted out of a couple of groups for whatever reason too. This one here, I don't know. It was like whatever the post was, because you know I'm in several groups, and I just kind of if I see something, I know it's from a group that I'm in, so I leave whatever comment on that post. I don't usually take the time to see where that exact post came from. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know, the 2 groups that I mainly post in, not post, but I mainly, the 2 groups that I mainly am in, they post the same shit. You know, it's the same shit. You know, but this one here is like same kind of group, but made by fat women. And I'm gonna say fat because it's a 1-syllable word. If you don't like that word, then oh the fuck well. Everybody I know is fat. Well, mostly everybody I know is fat. Most of everybody I know is trying not to be fat. So, you know, I don't know too many people that's out there being fat that's happy, just happy. They might be fine with who they are, but just happy with no, we're not supposed to be like that. You know, it just, you know, you might be that way, your whole family might be that way, but we as people, as human beings, are not supposed to be that way. It's just no. But anyway, that's beyond the goddamn point. Point is, I made a comment. I don't remember what the post was, but my comment was no. That was it. I said no. Now, the other 2 groups I'm in, I'm a contrarian. You know how those memes and all that kind of other shit, the little reaction videos and about relationships and black women and black men and all that other kind of shit that people post and shit like that. I always have something contrary to say about whatever it is, because it's always 2 sides to an argument. There's always somebody saying what real men do. what real women do, what men expect, and what all this other shit. And I'm like, no, that's his opinion. That motherfucker can't speak for the rest of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them type of people. I can do that with anything you post. There's always a flip side to it. And my mind goes straight to that. But in this fat group, they posted something that must not have been that goddamn important to me. I saw it and I just said no. That was my whole comment. And then somebody, matter of fact, there was 2 comments. Somebody had posted something. I think that might have been in a different group though. I know I had got 2 reactions like at the same time. Somebody in that fat group had replied to my comment about it. Do you care to explain? You know, it said, no, do you care to explain? And generally I'd be like, no, I don't. You know, that's my natural reaction. I said no. That means I don't agree with the post or the sentiment or the post or whatever the fuck. Do I care to explain? No. I'm not in fucking high school. I'm not for to sit here and explain my answers. You know, so I was looking at another post while this was going on, and then another reply came after the first one. I didn't even reply to the second one. She asked me to explain the no. Then I got another one talking about, well, you don't have to explain. I'm just going to remove you from the group. And then right when I was getting ready to tell her about her goddamn self in a polite way, you know, I had already been removed out the group. You know, I made you know, you tell me you finna delete me out the group. My argument is done. I'm going to tell you to do it, which is what I sent. You know, she didn't get it because I was already out the group, but because I was still on the screen. That's how fast that shit went. I didn't even have a chance to just tap over, read another comment from another post, just totally different from this one, and come back to this one before a motherfucker then ran off 2 or 3 messages and then deleted me out the goddamn group because apparently I'm not kissing enough fat ass in the group. You know, what is really up with that? Goddamn AC is up high, the motherfucker. You know, I'm about to find out why it's up high this here too. Ooh, not like that. You know, just, you know, and like I said, I can't throw generality. Man, my goddamn vocabulary with certain words. Generalistics. That is not the right way, but that is definitely not what I want to say. But motherfuckers get real sensitive about that shit. And now I knew this going in. I was like, okay, the other group is just a group where a bunch of motherfuckers is talking about some nasty shit. The second group is pretty much the same, but it ain't really nasty shit. This is all relationship type stuff. This group here is the name BBW is in the fucking name, so you know it's geared toward fast. So I made sure. I usually will say whatever the fuck I want to say, but I'll make sure that when I'm in the second group, the one with the relationships, they the ones with the rules that, you know, they don't like people just cussing. You know what I'm saying? They just don't. And in the other one, the first group, you can type whatever the fuck you want. You know, it's a bunch of grown folks in there. And the second one, they want to be respectful for everybody, but they don't want you using all the big boy cuss words and all that other shit, which I have. Ain't nobody saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying shit. Now, I don't use them just all willy-nilly where I'm just fuck shit ass bitch, fuck you, motherfucker ass, goddamn. You know, I don't comment like that, you know, but I use my mic and I talk into that motherfucker. So it's you know, it's gonna catch some goddamn cuss words. If you get mad, whatever, you take me out the goddamn group, I will tell you, you know what? I'm gonna post how I post. Take me out the motherfucking group, because I'm not for to try to sit here and edit myself all the goddamn time. You know, sometimes you don't want to be. I'm already an ass the way I comment. You know what I'm saying? But when you only type 2 goddamn letters, no. Somebody get in they shit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, what you mean no? You can't explain that. Well, you ain't got to explain. We just gonna remove you from the group. Why? I ain't had time to explain shit. By the time I was gonna explain something, you was telling me you're gonna remove me out the group. At that point, I'm not gonna explain nothing. I'm gonna tell you to do what the fuck you do. Because at that point, I know I can't say shit. Now, I just made a comment about fat folks in the other group. Ain't nobody said nothing. Somebody had made a post. Somebody had made a post about BBWs or whatever you want to call them. And I made a comment underneath that. Somebody had posted a picture of, like one of those little drawings or whatever, a cartoon fat woman drawing that, that the big people use. And be like, yeah, don't, just before you look into my DMs, this is how I look. And they got the little picture of this little cartoon fat chick, which I'm like, if you look like that, you would have no issues at all. You know what I'm saying? If your ass look like the motherfucker, that avatar right there, you would have no issues. You wouldn't have to type none of this shit. You wouldn't have to make posts like that at all. If that was a real goddamn woman, she would be fine as fuck. The women that look like that in real life get all the goddamn attention. So, you don't look like that. And that was my comment. I was like, man, look, women that post that type of shit don't ever look like, those drawing. Not close, not now a little bit. They usually well beyond that. I said something that was quite funny. I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, I said you probably wouldn't want to see them. You wouldn't want to see them naked at night. I said you wouldn't want to see them naked at night with the lights off and your eyes closed. And I know this for a fact because I done been there. Can we turn the lights off some more? It's already completely dark. I don't need to see nothing I'm doing right now. I am in a desperate state. And you know what? Some women gonna look at that shit and get offended. Most of them gonna go on about their business. You can't. Now I wouldn't post that shit in the fat people group, in the BBW group. All those body positive, happy to be fat ass people. Though you can't say that around them. Just like you can't say the N-word around black folks. You know what I'm saying? You can't say the N-word around black folks. They call each other fat and all kind of other shit. You go in there, and all I said was no. So I know I can't go in there and no shit like that and be like, this and make no comment like that. And I wouldn't. It's stupid. I go in there and I go in these groups and they post all these dumbass memes and videos and all kind of shit. And I always have some stupid ass shit to say that'll make most people just roll their eyes like, oh, here you go again. But you know what? That shit is for the post, not the poster. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna make a post one day that look, my comments and replies are for the fucking post, not the poster. Now, if you post some shit that's personal to you and you get offended, that's your goddamn fault. Keep your goddamn feelings off of social media. Take that shit out somewhere else. Since I was out the group, it had to be one of them admins, which means you done went and created a whole goddamn group full of, heavy people and heavy people admirers just so you can have people kiss your fucking ass all goddamn day. I joined the group not because it was a BBW group, but because it was Houston area. You know what I'm saying? When I join groups, I like the groups to be local. I don't need to be in no group because it's more likely shit to happen. You know what I'm saying? When you in a Facebook group or something like that, and I've been in plenty of them, and they've all been local, and they've all had get-togethers and shit like that. Now these days I wouldn't be able to get to the get-togethers, but they have them, and meet and greet is in the name. It's like Houston BBW something meet and greet. You know, so I'm like, okay, that seemed like a social ass group. It wasn't until I ran it. Now, it ain't until I run across one of the admins in the group. You run across an admin, all in their goddamn feelings, because that's why they fucking created the group to start with, because they all in their feelings by some goddamn shit. Where you delete a motherfucker off of one goddamn comment, 2 letters long. No. I can't, like I said, I can't even remember what the goddamn comment was. I mean, what the post was. All I said was no. If you would have got my regular 2 or 3 sentences, oh man, you'd have been out. I wouldn't even have got to explain yourself. I would have just been deleted out the group, just right off the goddamn top. Like, nah, this motherfucker don't need me. You know. And I tried to participate in the goddamn group and all the kind of shit, but I'm not upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm not upset. It's just, this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? This shit happens. It's just like when I be talking about the dating shit. I hop on here and start talking about the dating stuff and blah, 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 and how shit go in my inbox. Like I just posted a video yesterday about that. You know what? Later on that day after I posted the video, some of the same shit happened. Motherfucker messaged me. I read the profile, long ass, we matched up with somebody. They sent me a long, decently long message first. I'm thinking, okay, I wouldn't read they need a long ass profile that I couldn't even read. I'm like, yeah, I can't even read all that. TLDR, motherfucker. So, you know, I skimmed over that shit. I'm like, all right. And then proceed to do what everybody else been doing, and where I'm just basically talking to my fucking self. You know what I'm saying? You get a long greeting like the one I usually send to motherfucker, and then the rest of the way, when I'm thinking there's gonna be some back and forth going on, I did some talking, short reply. I did try to reply to that, short reply. All right, fuck you then. You know what I'm saying? Wait for them to backdoor that shit because I wasn't gonna reply no more. Then I say something else, short reply or just some emojis. I'm like, see? You know, goddamn. I just got through talking about this shit. It fucking happens. Is it upsetting? No, it's not. It's actually entertaining when you see it because you're like, you know how you prove yourself right about some shit. Sometimes you want to see some shit happen just so you know that your ass ain't fucking crazy. Like, there you go. There you go. I told you. There you go right there. I was in the fat people group. I said I made a 1-word comment about some shit going about some goddamn post somebody made that went against the sentiment of the group, I guess. And boop, I'm out of there. Oh, there we go. This nigga out of here. Get this nigga out of here. He not a fat woman lover. He not for to sit here and admire us and praise us for being female and fat. He not for to do it. No, I'm not. My nuts ain't never been in your mouth. So no, you have not earned the right to get any compliments or nothing from me. It is not. We have not had not one conversation, not one goddamn exchange, not one nothing. I don't owe you one nice compliment, one nice comment, one nice nothing. Treat you as well as I treat my cats, which is quite the fuck well. So you would be in good goddamn hands. Even though I'm standoffish, but I do treat my pets well. Not when I was a kid though. Oh my goodness. I was one of those bad pet people when I was a kid. You live and you learn, baby. You live and you learn. So yeah. That was my activity for this afternoon. That was my activity for this afternoon. I'm gonna go back in and turn my YouTube back on. I was watching some shit, some new channel I found on YouTube, just so I can let some shit play to entertain myself while I'm just sitting there, because I don't feel like playing my game, and I don't much feel like doing anything else. But I need something on the screen that There's not a movie, not a show, no shit like that, but it needs to be somewhat entertaining while I'm fucking around on my phone doing whatever the fuck. So I think this new channel, that new channel will hold me until I run out of shit, which usually happens on YouTube. The new channel will hold me until I run out of their content, which happens quite easily, you know, because I've been through shit like in a day's time. I would have went through most motherfuckers' whole goddamn channel. Unless they've been doing the shit for like 10 years or something like that. But what else? I guess that's it. I ain't nothing else happening today. It's Saturday. I just got the grass cut, and it'll look somewhat decent around here for the next week or so. I gotta do 80 bucks. I'm just like, I don't know. 80 bucks. Last time he did it for 60, but he didn't cut everything. So, like, yeah, okay, 80 bucks, all right. So, 80 bucks and grass cut. Dad don't look like, now that my house don't look like it's all neglected and shit like that. It do on the side. it do look like all neglected and shit on the side, because it's got a whole bunch of greenery growing up on the side of the fence, but kind of need that so people can't see inside your fucking house, you know. So I'll probably clear the walking area right along that fence on the inside, but I'll leave everything that's growing right there so motherfuckers just can't be looking all in your house and shit. But that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on Facebook today. So I will catch you guys on the next video.